Hey, what's up, you guys? I got a request to do a belly button ring help to show someone what it looks like whenever the belly button ring is took out, and whether you can move it up and down and twist it around and everything like that. The answer to those questions is yes, you can take it out before the 6 months is over. I took mine out and I've only had it for 2 months. I personally do not think it takes 6 entire months for it to heal. It just depends on your body and how fast you heal. Because I've only had mine for 2 months and mine looks almost healed. So there you go. But this is what my belly ring looks like. Just a plain little blue stud. You can move it. It doesn't hurt. You can't move it very far because it can rip. Like if you if you can do this, you can wiggle it up and down and twist it around and stuff. It's hard to twist it around, but you can. Like, you can twist it around. I don't advise you to because it's weird. It doesn't really feel that good. But mine is almost healed. And the only way I take my belly button ring out is if I wash it, like if I clean it first. That way no bacteria gets into it and makes it infected. And I use Band-Aid and a septic wash on mine. It works pretty good, works better than what I've seen other people use. This piercing has never given me any trouble. It didn't hurt when I got it. It kind of stung a little bit, but it didn't hurt. But, yeah. But you can take it out. Just twist the ball off. And whenever you get it back on, you have to find this little hole to screw it back on. And you can take it out. Not that big of a deal. Take it out. It is not completely healed, like I said, but I'm gonna try to show you what the hole looks like. If you can see that, like it has the stuff in it right now, and that's what it looks like when it's not healed. Like that. And then underneath, if you can see it. But yeah. It won't grow up if you take it out. It's not that hard to get back in. Like, it can be awkward, but it doesn't hurt. It just slides right in. If you put something on it before you put it in, or after you take it out. Like I said, doesn't hurt. You can twist it around. That's how you get the medicine to clean it with in there. Like you can't just put it on there and it'll clean it. You have to wiggle it up and down like that. I already changed mine, and I used the same top ball because I lost one. I've already changed mine to this before because it's the same bar size, it's the same gauge, 14, which is what I got mine pierced with because I didn't want a really small hole and I didn't want a really big hole, so I got a 14, which is what usual belly button rings are. And you can play with it. Just make sure you don't mess with it if you have like dirt and stuff on your hands. Like, say you ate something and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna put it on my belly button. Don't do it until you wash your hands. That is one of the ways it can get infected. Make sure you wash it at least, wash it daily at least once, if not twice. I wash mine 3 times a day. Sometimes I just wash it twice, once in the morning, once before I go to bed. But now, since it's like part of my hygiene routine with my braces and everything, and I do everything whenever I do my braces, so it's easier to keep track of, I wash it 3 times daily because I have to brush after every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, yeah. But it doesn't hurt to move it around. The first time you take it out and put it back in, it's kind of like you think it won't go back in. Well, I didn't think it'd go back in because I was freaking out because it wasn't healed, and I had to leave it out for an hour at cheer practice, and I was freaking out. I mean, I cried because I didn't want it to grow up. I paid $30 for it. I don't want it to grow up. So, and I love it. It's pretty. But it doesn't hurt. I have a video of whenever I got it pierced of my reaction and how they did it, which is not like up close on how they did it, so I can't really tell. But you can see my face, and like I'll be like that at one point because it stings a little bit, but it doesn't sting enough to where it's like, oh my god, it's like sting, and it's like, what was that? Like, kind of feels like a pinch. And then it feels awkward whenever they pull the needle out and put the jewelry in because it's weird. But you can move it around as much as you want. Just make sure your hands are clean. Like, sanitize them, wash them with soap and water or whatever. Just make sure they're clean. And make sure that you wash it with something daily. I prefer this over Neosporin, and I have hit it once and it ripped a little bit and it started to bleed, and it was at cheer practice and I didn't take it out, and I bought tea tree oil and that healed it up really good. It smells really, really bad. I suggest you like hold your nose or something if you use it, or I got one of those little mask things because I don't like holding my nose because I think it feels weird. And whenever I used it, because I promise you, it does not smell good, but it works amazingly. But yeah, like I said, you can move it, pull it up, and stuff. Like, you can't like pull it to where this part touches your stomach up here. Like, it's not possible. And you can like pull it down, and you can twist it. You can pretty much do whatever you want. But it doesn't hurt after you have it. It was sore the day after, but nothing bad. Kind of like you work out and like your muscles are sore, and it's like, oh, this is annoying type of pain. Not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, this hurts so bad pain. But if you really want it, it's worth it. I thought it was worth it. I begged forever. Doesn't hurt. It stings whenever you get it. Well, to me it stung because she didn't clamp it good. It just depends on the person choosing it. And everyone's body's different. Like, everyone can have like a different reaction. And make sure you get the belly button ring that has that stainless steel and doesn't have the nickel in it, because a lot of people are allergic to nickel and they don't know it. And even if you get it in like your ears, or your ears pierced, and you have the nickel earrings, like, that's a whole different type of skin than your belly button. So I suggest the stainless steel one. And yeah, it's not that hard to clean. You can either do what I did and just like squirt it on there, or put whatever you have on there, or you can take a Q-tip and put it on the Q-tip and go around it and put it on the bar and wiggle it, or you can take it out and like put it around the hole and then like stick it back in. That way you know it gets in there, which is what I did for a really long time until like when it like the second week I did that, and I pressed down on it to make sure it like got inside of it. Like, okay, I put the stuff in the top hole, and I was gonna make sure it went down through it, so I started like pushing on the skin between like where the bar goes through it, and it the skin like on the inside of the hole, it wasn't completely healed yet because I'd just gotten it a week before, and like this like is weird. I don't suggest you doing this because it freaks me out. Like, this stuff started coming out of it, but I asked my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh, that's normal. That's gonna happen." And it was just where the skin was healing, and you press on it, and it like, because the skin in there is loose, and it'll like come out. So don't press on it. Just put it on there and let it do its thing. It doesn't hurt. I already feel bad. It's healing time, but it didn't hurt. Like I said, you can wiggle it, you can play with it, you can do whatever you want with it. And if you got the same size gauge, you can change it before it's healed, because it's just like an easy swoop in the hole, and it's not going to grow up in 2 seconds. It's not going to grow up in an hour. It's not going to grow up in 3 hours. Yeah. Alright, I hope that helps you and anyone else who watches this video.